Hi, I am Mamta Man. Welcome to Curated Chapters. On this podcast, I sit down with inspiring people from different walks of life to have honest and meaningful conversations about topics that we are all curious about. No filter, no pretense, just authentic conversations that make you think, learn, and see life a little differently. So, if you love meaningful stories and conversations that spark curiosity, you're in the right place. Welcome to Curated Chapters. Let's begin. Today's guest is someone who helps people to find clarity through intuition, self discovery, and ancient wisdom. Please join me in welcoming Diksha Nipun Sharma, a tarot reader, numerologist, and face reader. Through her unique blend of tarot, numerology, and face reading, she has helped people gain insight into their relationships, careers, life decisions, and personal growth. What I love about her approach is that she does not believe in simply predicting the future. Instead, she believes in empowering people to understand themselves better so they can make conscious choices and shape the life they truly want. Welcome, Diksha.
Thank you so much, Mamta. That was a really lovely description.
Thank you.
I didn't know I had so many qualities myself.
So, Diksha, what made you leave the conventional path and become a tarot reader?
Okay, so when I was working in the conventional path, I was in IT. I never felt that I belonged there because I was always focused more on energies, what somebody is going through, their hidden feelings, what their aura is speaking. And I really didn't know how to channelize this unless and until I found something which could actually help me. I've always been a very intuitive child. Most of the times I would just say things and they would come true, which would scare me also. But somebody told me, like a very close friend of mine told me that there is a lot of tools in this field which can actually help you channelize this. So when I learned about all of that, I thought, okay, I don't belong here. I actually belong to a spiritual path.
Right.
And that's what made me feel and take up this route.
Yeah, and you've always been that old soul.
I have.
Your energy, your vibe, your aura always felt more warm, more comfortable. Every time we met, even in the office, it felt like this one's somebody I want to really sit down and talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've always had very open conversations with people, even, when we were not close friends also. People opened up very easily to me.
Yeah.
And I thought, this is something else. I mean, why would they just tell a stranger so many things?
Yeah.
Very deep, dark secrets.
Also that comfort.
Comfort.
You did provide that comfort, that warmth, where it never felt like a stranger. It always felt like this is somebody that I really want to sit down and have a chat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even I felt that there was a healing side which I had, and it just got channelized much later in life.
That's true. So was there a moment which, I completely get it, like it was always there. But was there the moment, there's always that special moment which comes into your mind and that makes you believe that this is your calling?
There's not one dramatic moment, but after my second child was born, I realized a lot about my own self. The 40-day period. That taught me a lot about my own being. I felt that, I'm a different person, and it took me so many years and the birth of my child to make me realize my own potential. So I would give credit to her for this, because somewhere I just realized that I'm more than just a person who could work in a professional environment, somebody who could actually give back to the society, to help people, to show them light as to which path to take in life, and maybe even just help that one person who would feel that, okay, you really made a difference in my life, and my goal is sorted there. I don't really want to do this for money or to, for fame. It's more about that, the feedback that I get from people that, okay, what you said is actually really making a difference in my life. And thank you for just listening to me. Because in today's times, there is nobody who actually wants to listen to others' problems. People are so occupied with their own issues. Nobody wants to listen to what anybody else is going through.
Absolutely, I agree. And as a fellow mom, I completely get it. If, sometimes when even our kids, they walk up to us like, Mama, Mama, Mama. I'm like, okay, wait, I am busy doing
Busy doing
something.
something.
So if,
Absolutely.
we are living in that busy world where it really gets difficult to, give
Listen to
that
other,
time.
yeah,
Or to listen to, for that matter, to listen to other
own
people.
children's, yeah.
It's not easy.
Even our own children's problems.
Yeah.
It's like, we're like, okay, this is nothing. Why do you have to keep telling me? It happens. It's normal. It's human nature.
Yeah.
But I think that's really required in today's times.
I completely agree that. Yes. I need to work on that, especially for my kids.
Yeah, you will be.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah. So, Diksha, for somebody who is completely new to this field, what exactly is tarot?
Tarot is basically a divination tool. It's not the way it has been presented in the market today that you can predict future. Of course, it gives you possibilities about the future of what can possibly happen. But think of it more like getting to know about a person's current feelings, current state of mind, personality traits, and what is the hidden agenda behind something that's going on, something which is not visible on a 3D level. And more of it like, to just get to know as to which path to take. Sometimes we're so confused, we don't know what to choose. And it can actually help us choose the right path by letting us know what is good for us and what isn't.
Right.
So that's the basic definition of tarot.
That's right. And so you're also a numerologist, an astrologer. So, in today's world where we just scroll our Instagram and we come across so many different kinds of numerology, आपका number ये कहता है, आपका number वो कहता है, and suddenly there's a new video shows that आज ये राशि ये कर रही है. So there's so much on the internet about numerology and astrology. What is the difference between these two?
Numerology and astrology.
Yes.
Okay, so numerology is basically dealing with numbers, your date of birth, your name, because each syllable, each alphabet also has a number. So it deals purely with numbers. It can help the person understand their own personality traits, which are sometimes hidden. We don't know about our own self. And it helps us to get to know what can actually be good for us, like which career path to take, who to get married to, if they're looking for an arranged marriage prospect. And it can help you to guide you in which is good for you, what is not good for you. Astrology, on the other hand, is basically dealing with your moon sign, with your planetary positions. It works for your date of birth, with your place of birth, and your exact time of birth, because that's very unique. So that's when your birth chart is calculated and your planetary positions are known. So which planets favor you, which planets don't favor you, what remedies you can do to, overcome the obstacles because of the unfavorable planets. So astrology is basically about all of that.
Right. So, as in a layman language, I want to understand. So, do we have a choice that should I follow numerology or should I follow astrology? Is there a thing where, is there a calling for people also to get these answers that this one is more suitable or my vibes align more with this?
Okay. So basically, if you are in a confused state of mind today, right now, then tarot is your go-to. Because it deals with your current energy, about how you are and what can happen like in the near future. It can help you, guide you through that. If you are looking for a perspective about 5 years down the line or 10 years down the line, what can happen and what should I be doing, should I invest in something like that, or then astrology should be your go-to. Numerology is more like, it'll help you to get to know about your own self, your strengths, your weaknesses and all of that. But I would say for future prediction, you could use tarot for like right now, and astrology for future, like long-term future.
Longer term. Yeah. Mm. So is tarot really about predicting the future?
Like I said, no.
No.
It's majorly to help you, you know, get out of that state of mind where you don't know what to do. It can help you find out about a person. Because see, in today's world, and it's always been like this, a lot of people have a mask over them and we don't know their true nature. So
Yeah.
tarot can help you decode that. Tarot can help you to, make yourself stronger to deal with situations where there's no escape. So I think it's more about empowerment. It's more about making yourself so stable in your own head that you can deal with anything that's coming in your life.
Interesting. Yeah.
And that's why it's getting so popular nowadays, because people just need that push to, help them dealing with so many issues that are going on.
Yeah. I might sound silly here, but I want to know that is it connected to, it might be very silly. Is it connected to any kind of black magic or negative energies? Because a lot of people, even I feel like, can tarot help me decode that as well?
See, tarot itself is not connected to any negativity or black magic. But yes, it can help you decode it if there is an evil eye on you, if there is a black magic done on you,
Yeah.
if there is any negativity around your space.
Right?
Tarot can help you decode that.
Yeah, I always thought so because the way you would, predict and give me the answers, I always felt that, oh, how is she able to know that there are so many negative energies around me? Or for that matter, a few personal details. I was like, how is this so accurate?
Yeah, because your energy, your current energy can really help you decode everything. Plus, it depends on the reader also, how intuitive the reader is, how real the reader is, because there are a lot of fake people in the market currently.
Right. That's true. And in that way, like in continuation to that, I wanted to understand. So, how accurate are these readings? I mean, in my case, I could say it was 95% accurate. But I think it depends person to person,
It
or how
totally
does it?
depends person to person. It also depends upon how serious the person is. So, like, if you've just come to me for like, okay, let's see what it is. See, you're not serious, and somewhere you're just telling me also, see, I don't believe in all of this, but I want you to check. So it creates an impact to me that, okay, she's not even serious, but still she's asking. So there, even my energy level goes that, okay, she's not really interested. Even if I say anything, she's not going to believe it. So that matters.
Okay.
Coming to the accuracy part, it again depends on the reader. It 90% depends on the reader, because if the reader is grounded, if the reader is intuitive, and if the reader is real,
Yeah.
that person is just not faking it. So it totally depends on that.
Yeah, I understand. So, what surprises people the most during a session?
When they get to know things which they haven't told me, like when I tell them about their deep down emotions which are hidden in their subconscious, and they're like, how did you know that? We never told you that. So that surprises them the most.
Right. Yeah. Like, I was surprised to know a lot of things about myself. I was like, how did she even know? She's like, yeah, we are friends, but how did she even know about all this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That surprises
Yeah, it
people.
came to me as a surprise. Yes. So, I wanted to understand, can tarot tell if somebody is the one in terms of love life?
Soulmate?
Soulmates?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So tarot can tell you exactly if this person is your soulmate, or if this person is your karmic connection, or if this person is your twin flame connection.
Sorry, what is a twin
Twin flame connection. Okay. So basically, twin flames are mirror souls. Like these are two people in today's world who were connected from past life. Of course, we can't get to know which past life,
Yeah.
but they were connected in the past life. And that's why they've come back together to actually fulfill that contract, soul contract, which they had. Maybe in the past life they weren't together for various reasons, but now they've come back so that they can fulfill their soul contract of being together.
Wow.
So that's a twin flame connection.
And tarot can actually
Can tell you that.
Wow. That's interesting. I should sit down with my husband for a session.
Surely.
Can numerology tell people that if two people are compatible?
Totally. Like you've heard, na, Mulang 5, Mulang 8, Mulang 6, and all of that. It totally tells about compatibility because it gives you a clear description of your Mulang. Like I know you're a Mulang 6. So I know about your personality traits and I know what will be compatible with you.
Yeah.
So totally helps.
Right. And can when like people sit down for a session with you, and for a tarot session, for example, can tarot help someone to choose the right career?
Totally. Most definitely, because it clearly shows you your strengths. And once you know what your strengths are, you can definitely work on that and make a career out of it. Or you can, if you have options, it can definitely tell you what is good for you, what is not good for you. So it'll help you move forward in life, build that kind of life you want to. So career readings are in fact very popular these days because people just don't know what to do.
Great. So, do numbers influence financial success?
To a certain extent, yes, but obviously hard work is the first and foremost go-to for success, for finances. But yes, your numbers do play a role. So if you have really good numbers in your low shoe grid, you get that benefit out of those planets because even numbers are associated with planets. So you get those benefits. So it becomes easier for you to get that kind of money. And if somebody doesn't have those numbers, it's a little more difficult. That person has to put in more effort.
Right. So, what's the first thing you notice when reading someone's face?
I think the cheeks and the forehead, because that describes a lot about that person.
Yeah. What about people with bigger cheeks and longer forehead?
That just shows that bigger cheeks show that, their Venus is strong. So they like to live a certain way, spend on themselves, and they like to live in clean spaces. They like to have every luxurious item in their closet. And foreheads, on the other hand, have different meanings. So if it's really huge and if it's very vibrant, that means that person is a bit proud about themselves. They feel that, okay, I am somebody, I'm superior in a certain way. In most cases, it also means that they are very dedicated to what they do. So it also depends on the lines and a lot more.
Yeah, I think more into details. Right. So, can someone's personality really be understood just by looking at their features?
Yes, to a certain extent, yes. Like the personality overall, it can be.
Yeah?
Yeah, but not their hidden feelings and what they're hiding.
Yeah.
That can't be.
Right.
For that, we'll have to use the cards, tarot cards.
Tarot cards, right. So, about numerology again, can changing the spelling of a name change someone's life?
It can, most definitely, because your name carries your vibration. And in a day, countless times you're being addressed by that name. So it does carry your planets, it does carry your, numerology in that. The name, it comes up to a certain number. So once you change it to align it with your path, like your life, you will see a lot of difference. You will definitely, start to achieve what you want. You will become famous. So whatever is your goal, you can definitely reach there.
Yeah. So, what mistakes do people do following the numerology trends online? It just shows that today you do this and so, and you will get, blessed by so and so X amount of money. So, what are these crazy trends that's showing up on internet?
So see, the internet is just full of random people speaking whatever half knowledge they have.
Right.
So see, Of course, whatever your malank is, there will be a certain general remedies that everybody can do. But again, we also have to closer look into it in your birth chart or with tarot to actually check if these remedies are suiting that particular person. So that is why in-person readings are preferable and they are more effective rather than just, randomly following that, do this or do that. And because there are 10 people saying 10 different things. So I don't think that makes any sense anymore.
Yeah, sure. And without revealing identities, what's the most unbelievable reading you've done?
I don't have any unbelievable reading as such, but yes, there have been very like bang on predictions, and I'm like, okay, something I'm good at now because I have exactly told people of the outcome of what's going to happen with like very, very minute descriptions. Even I didn't think I could say such minute descriptions, and that actually came true. So maybe that could be the.
Oh, great. That's lovely. For example, here I am recording a podcast, which you just gave me like a subtle hint that, you know what, you are good at this. And I can see that you can do good with, this field. I was like, I never even gave a thought about it.
And I also remember the timeline. It was around this time.
Yes.
So
I think not even like 6 months ago.
yes.
And here I am sitting here with you doing this podcast.
I think it's great. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Deeksha. Your session kind of really was an eye opener.
I'm so glad.
Yeah. So has anyone come back to you years later to tell that your reading was successful?
Yes, many people.
Yeah.
Touch wood.
That's what I am here.
Yeah, you are here.
Yeah. Do you remember somebody where, they've come back and they said that your guidance changed their life in a drastic way?
Yes. There's one particular person. Oh, and she was in a very miserable space in life. I mean, see, her situation could not be changed. She was, I can't reveal many details, but it's something that she could not get away with. So she had to live with it because that was her karmic pattern. She had to go through whatever was going through in her life. And when I told her this very clearly, she said, how can you say this? She got very angry, which is normal. She didn't accept it when I told her. It took her 3 to 4 readings to accept what I'm saying is actually true. Because even she had, possibly thought of all possible ways to come out of that situation, but she couldn't. So when she knew that this is what I have to deal with, and if I can just, maintain my peace of mind and make myself happy, everything else is going to be the same. So her life in particular has changed drastically over the last 2 years. And I'm very glad of where she is currently.
I'm so happy that you did that sessions and encouraged her to actually take some decisions.
Because sometimes, in life, if we are meant to go through something, we will go through it, no matter what. Even if we choose to leave that situation, another situation, another person will come back to just teach us the same lesson.
Right.
So escaping is never an option.
Yeah.
And it takes the maximum time to just accept that.
So is it true, until you truly understand the reason, there is always a person or a pattern which keeps repeating?
Absolutely.
And in your life, and then one day you're like, why is this happening to me every time? Even though I try so hard then that, to avoid all the negative stuff, but it just keeps coming. So how does one understand that, okay, this is it? For example, like I have a pattern of being overgiving, overcaring. That's my nature. How do I stop it? Like, when do I understand? Because all this overgiving and overcaring nature has costed me a lot. Good things coming back to me, I was not really being happy, or it was not very a happy moment, even though I was very caring and overgiving. So when does it stop? When do I get that thing that, okay, this is not helping me, but this is my nature? How do I stop it?
First, we'll have to like sit down for a proper session for that. And second, you have to set that emotional boundary with whoever it is. Like if it's your friends, family, partner, if you are over giving and you're not getting reciprocated, then if it has also happened in the past, so you know with your past experiences that, I'm only going to get this much. Even though if I do 500, I probably just get 100. So you need to stop. You could also just do 100 and get back 100, and both of y'all are happy.
Yeah.
Both the parties. So this comes with experience. It comes with understanding your own self. If you can't understand yourself, then always we are all here to help you. I'm right here.
Yeah. Thank God you're here. Yeah. So what would you say to someone who thinks tarot is just a coincidence?
To each its own. I will not force anybody to believe in something, because tarot only happens like, you can only get clarity if you have faith in it. If you don't have faith, then that's perfectly fine. That's why I never go behind people to please take readings of family members. I'm like, you should suit what suits you. So if you don't believe in it, I think you shouldn't be taking any readings at all, even not just for fun. Just let it be.
Yeah.
So I would not recommend anybody who doesn't believe in it, don't take readings.
Right. Yeah. And can you identify a genuine reader versus somebody who is just trying to make money?
Yes. So if the reader is genuine, first, without getting to know much about you, he or she will tell you more about you. On the other hand, if the reader is fake, or if they're just practicing, or if they've just, found, in the market, we have these cards where everything is written. So people are just picking up that and reading out. But that's not how it works. Because then where's the intuition part? That's like, even a kid can just read what is written in the cards. It's not a game. So a fake reader will ask you more about yourself and ask you about the situation. Oh, what happened? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? Who told you that? And that's not our job. We are supposed to connect dots out of what you're giving us. See, obviously you have to give me certain information like your name, your date of birth, and the situation that you want guidance for. Because otherwise I'll just pick up and give you a general guidance. But then if I get into specifics that, okay, why, what happened, this, that, then you can actually understand that, she doesn't know anything. I can probably move on to somebody else.
Yeah. Guys, you really need to be careful about fake readers. Market में सब बिकता है. China market, ये भी, I'm sure they must have come out of these fake cards. Or the, like you
Yeah, the
said,
cards like I just said.
cards just has information you pick out and you read.
Yeah, there's
So we
everything
should be
written.
very careful about that and pick a right tarot reader here.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, one card everyone fears but shouldn't.
I think the death card. It does not mean physical death. Okay. It does come out as a negative outcome, but with a silver lining.
Yeah.
It's very deep because it's depicting that there is a transformation that is coming in your life. Something is ending. It could be a situation, it could be a person leaving your life, it could be a memory fading away, it could be you getting into your own depth, into yourself, getting to know yourself better, and coming out of something which you really want to, an addiction maybe. So I think that is one card which nobody should fear, because it does have a very beautiful silver lining and it'll take you to the right place.
Yeah, but as humans, we always fear death.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean physical death. Of course, the card also is it's very black. It gives out a negative impact, but it's not something to be feared at all.
Great, good to know that. Yeah. So, what's one thing you wish everyone knew about intuition?
The one thing that everybody should know, that everybody has an intuitive power and intuitive side to them, but very few people are able to connect the dots and actually understand that their intuition is the one speaking. When it often happens, in life that a lot of energies come to you and you feel that, okay, what I'm doing is maybe not right.
Yeah.
But we ignore that intuition and we go with the flow that, nahi, what I'm doing, we think about it practically. What I'm doing, itne time se kar rahi hu, everything is fine, I should just go ahead.
Yeah.
But then when you get that one thought from your gut that, okay, no, stop, we ignore that. And that's when, we just leave our intuition behind completely. And then that doesn't come back. आता है, but then जब हम इतना ignore करते हैं, and then it stops coming.
Yeah, like once you cross the bridge and it's all over,
Yeah.
then I think it's very difficult to understand the
Yeah, and then
intuition, the
even
gut
if you
feeling.
get that calling from within,
Yeah.
you're just so busy with the outside noise that you don't even hear it.
If you could give everyone listening one piece of guidance this year, what would it be?
I would want everyone to get more spiritual, not religious. There's a difference between religious and spiritual. So I would want them to get more spiritual, get deep inside, start to meditate. And you will realize that half your problems are, fading away. And you are getting the answers on your own. You won't even have to go outside. Of course, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
But it does make you feel a lot lighter and happier and more peaceful.
Yeah. And I feel half our problems are in our head.
Yes, absolutely.
So when we start listening to our own intuition and gut, I think our problems can be solved.
Yeah, and when we slow down and we just shut off from everything, from all the noise, and we just go deep inside, focus on our breath, focus on us, individually.
Yeah.
That itself makes us feel so much more happier and powerful.
Absolutely. Just do what you love what you do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, what does living an aligned life truly mean?
Living an aligned life means that you are first true to who you are, and you are living up to your own expectations. You are doing the needful in the right way. You're not just trying to extract money from people. You're not trying to cheat somebody. You're not trying to put somebody down. So you are living a spiritually aligned life by doing what you want to do without hampering anybody else around you. Like voluntarily, you're not doing it. You were doing something and somebody is not okay with it, and that's not in your hands. But you are doing something which you want to, ethically, rightfully. I think that's living an aligned life.
Yeah. Like most of the people these days, they just want to hustle, bustle, just do everything.
Exactly.
But they don't know if their thought process actually aligns with it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I am not meant for this, but I will still do it maybe because I'm just getting extra money out of it.
Exactly. And that's, and in that rat race, they want to tug other people. They want to, cheat people. Ki chalo isko kuch bhi bol ke kuch, we can get more money.
Yeah.
So that you're not being true to your own self. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to answer your own consciousness.
Yeah.
And when you're just sitting in silence, probably when you're not able to sleep at night, you realize, what I've done wrong throughout the day.
Yeah.
So you will not have that peaceful sleep. You will not be able to feel calm. You will not be able to focus on anything because your gut knows you're doing wrong.
Yeah. But does everybody feel this?
Everybody feels that.
Yeah.
But yes, some people just choose to ignore
Yeah.
and get back to hustling.
Yeah.
But then even those people don't have a peaceful sleep at night.
Yeah.
Either they keep waking up or there is something that's bothering them and they become insomniac. So it does affect people, but some people just choose to ignore.
Choose to ignore and then keep hustling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And keep doing wrong things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Diksha, can you do a quick face reading of me?
Of course. Okay. Don't mind me staring at you. So, Mamta, you are very emotional as a person and you're very loyal.
Yeah.
You have a thing for, luxury. You want to have the best things in your closet, in your home. You want to visit the really luxurious places. You want to travel a lot. And, but deep down, you have this girl hidden with her fears, with her emotions, who she doesn't speak about. Like, even your closest people just know 95% of what Mamta feels. The 5% is reserved only for you, and you don't speak to anybody.
That's 100%. Yes. Even my husband, sometimes for that matter, we've known each other for over 14 years,
Wow.
married for 10 plus years. And even till today, he was like, "What's going on in your mind? What is it that you're not saying?" I'm like, "It's okay, there's nothing, just busy with work." So you are true. Like, even the person who lives with me day and night doesn't really know what's happening.
Yeah.
Down emotions are still very much kept under control.
Yes. But that's not always a good thing, because pent up emotions only lead to a lot of stress and anxiety. And you should notice this next time when you feel that there's a lot going on that particular day. That particular night, you will have like a very disturbed sleep because
Yeah.
your subconscious is active.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, इतने thoughts आ रहे हैं, जा भी रहे हैं, but channelize करने के लिए कोई जगह नहीं है. So you should either speak to somebody. Why somebody? Speak to me.
Yeah.
Pick up the call, and even if you just have nothing to, take a reading, just say whatever is going on. And you can expect no judgments, of course. But it's really important for you to channelize this and get it out of your system, because that really helps in feeling lighter and happier. You instantly will feel the difference.
Yes. Next time, I am going to do that.
Definitely.
Yeah. And Diksha, can you also pull out a tarot card for everyone watching today and explain its message?
Definitely.
Interesting.
I'll pull out too. So the cards are guiding us that no matter what in life, we should always be,
So on this note, thank you so much for giving your time, patience, listening to my questions, answering it with all your information that you have, with all the knowledge that you have. It's I'm very thankful for that. I'm very grateful that we did this. Thank you so much, Diksha.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mamta. It was a pleasure being here. And thank you for inviting me, and this being your first podcast ever. So I'm touched, and I hope this page grows and you achieve whatever you actually wished for.
Yeah. And I really hope, like, this honest story that we came out with, it connects to people and it helps them to understand what tarot is, what numerology is, what astrology is, and it might help people to connect the dots and try to understand that which field or which reader do they go to.
Absolutely. I hope it really reaches the kind of people who can understand what we were trying to say, and they actually benefit something out of this.
Absolutely. On that note, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mamta.